My dear colleagues, Yuri, welcome. Let's talk about a place that should be as organized and smart and as dynamic as life is. And actually, it is not. Gyms. We all know this guy. This is the gym octopus. This guy takes control of all the equipment inside the gym. He uses multiple stuff. He gets some stuff here, put it there, leaves some weights around. Well, don't you guys just hate when there's one person taking control of everything inside the gym? This is bad, but this is worse. When there's a lot of people trying to use the same resource. You arrive in the treadmill, there's like 6, 7, 8 persons. You cannot use it. They look at you like they're wolves. And you just skip activity. Just go home. And this is not what they want. The gym owners, I mean. Why? Because they want to retain you. They want you to be there. People are very dynamic. They go to work, they come back, they go to the gym to work, and they arrive there, and there's everyone. But there's another side of this. In off-peak times, we have the gym like this. The customer, the owner of these gyms, they actually don't have too much control on this, and they end up losing customers. Do you know that 4 out of 5 persons just keep paying the gym and just drop it? So, we aim on the customer satisfaction, the users of the gym, because those are the ones that give money to these gyms. And, well, in the end, they are responsible for those guys losing a lot of money. Gym owners and gym chains. Well, not that chains. Some corporations, they have a lot of gyms. Imagine how much money they can lose to a gym that's just on the other side of the street that has the same problems as well. So, those guys are responsible for 165,000 health clubs around the world with 140 million people that pays these clubs. This market is a $78 billion market. It's so big. Well, we're Team Uskomaton, and we have a solution for this. The solution is Uskomaton Fitness. We provide a platform to create the organization and a smart way of having scheduling in training routines. We provide a wearable which has data on it and connectivity properties connecting to multi-touch screens, and in the end the user can organize his stuff at home with a personal mobile application. And I'm going to show how it's done. At home, this guy, the user, he checks on the schedule of the gym and he knows that he can do it, and he says, okay, I'm going to book it, I'm going to go it right now. He arrives in the gym using his wearable. He can check in and he can use that interactive touch screen to see his data and to plan a little bit more how it's going to be the workout session. In the end, he's going to arrive close to the equipment that it's for him to use right in this moment. He's going to check in, start using, and people can see the correct waiting list on this equipment. Well, it's kind of cool. In the end, this guy can know which is the next equipment he's going to use on the wearable device. And he can say interacting with it. Well, let's pass it for another person, or, well, I'm going to do it right away. So, our goal is to improve the customer experience by giving them this dynamic that they need. And we aim on the knowledge sharing. Why? Because if we get all this information together, the gym owners can know about how many persons are attending to the gym, how many persons are not going there, and in the end, the real-time booking system is our MVP. We are providing this real-time booking system for the users so they can actually go there and see, and having a system that's automatized for the scheduling of the gym. The addressable market of this is huge. It's $6.8 billion. And, well, if it's a big market, we have competitors, of course. And those guys, we have on the graphic here some embryonic and direct concurrent of us, smart gyms. Smart gym have a little device where you go to the gym and you pay only for what you use. On the other hand, we have Techno Gym, which is kind of a little bigger, and they have some devices that counts the calories that you burn on the gym. None of them has this dynamic scheduling system that we are providing. So we have this kind of competitor advantage. Polar up there is Interact. They produce those wearables as a third party. So our revenue model is going to be based on the installation fee on the gym. Well, depending on how many equipments they have, we are going to charge them for this. And we're going to have a monthly fee that's going to have a fixed cost, and in the other half, we're going to have a variable number depending on the number of users of that gym. It means that we're going to have to handle with their data. That's why this number can vary. So, go to the market. How are we going to do it? We're going to use the MVP, which is the scheduling system, which is automatized and smart, to small gyms so we can test it, having demos. And then we expand to little chains, and then, if everything goes well, we grow and go to the international market and big chains. And we plan to go beyond this. We plan to have all this information in a pack and analyze it, because we plan on having a lot of different features. So we get all this information with algorithms that can analyze it, and we can provide data analytics on the gym and on the users. And also, we have planned to integrate all those equipments so you can actually check in, pay, use everything on your wearable that we're going to provide. It's kind of cool. In the end, we can suggest why not to have a smoothie on the smoothie bar that is comparable with how many calories you burned in this day. So, our funding, we plan to have 200K for the first prototypes and the demos. Well, in the end, we believe that a gym can be a very smart space. And by providing this solution to them, we're going to give the power to the user on the hands. So, go to the gym, get fit, and let Uskomaton do the rest of it. My name is Yuri, this is Uskomaton team. Thank you guys.
Pushing the product forward. But actually what strikes me here is, given the market that you're working between home inspection systems, the wearables, Polar, Sunto, and so on, but also against systems like Sports Tracker, Runkeeper. Either you position yourself as an integrator, in which case you probably don't become the manufacturer of the devices and so on, or it looks to me that you probably end up as being sort of a company that generates an awful lot of IP and then is bought up by one of these in order to provide experience in that service. But it's just more of a comment, and maybe some of the comments from Tryon are sort of valid here as well.
I was just wondering, what is the added value of the touchscreen device that you plan to take into the gym, rather than having the same thing on the mobile? Why do you have that?
The idea is that we assume that not everyone would have a smartphone and everyone would want to use a mobile app. So the screen in the gym is for other users which the system will be integrated in the gym, so they'll need to use it somehow so they can use the screen in the gym without the mobile app.
If I may add something, as well, we want the user to be free of not carrying the smartphone inside the gym and keep it portable or inside here stretching it. We're going to give him the opportunity of leaving it in the locker and use this device that has the same data integrated on this screen, so he can have easy access on it, and a bigger screen so he can skip it or schedule it in an easier way.
If you do realize that doing that, you make your business a very capex intensive, and that you will require a lot more funding in order to get this started.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Actually, we're planning to have to require 1 million for funding, but we thought that this, for all the features, would be a reasonable number. But for the MVP, which the scheduling part, we know that the scheduling is a complex algorithm. However, 200K, we think that for the device and tagging would be a good start. But yes, I agree with your comment.
So I like the MVP thinking in general, but I would kind of want to see that through the presentation, so really go for that one. So great idea, great area. You actually don't know how to get traction. $5 per customer per month most likely is too much at the beginning, so you can start cheaper, build more features, and then think